Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Down here in the Tri-State Show Traffic Center. And as I can't figure out how to get the music to stop playing, give me 1 second here. Lower that. I'll just put it off camera, but there we go. Welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. We're up and running now for this Monday, August 22nd, 2022, 82222. Play those numbers, right, with the lottery. So good morning. Hopefully had a fantastic weekend across the entire tri-state area. Weather wasn't bad this weekend, but it's starting to get a little more humid as we are seeing here this morning. We are also seeing a little bit of rain as well in certain areas. Probably not enough to do any kind of relief from the drought, as Jon will tell us in the full forecast here coming up in probably about 5 minutes or so. Came on just a little bit late, just trying to get things set up for us here this morning. But nonetheless, we are up and running now. Comment section is open. We're up on YouTube and Facebook. We're going to a little after 9 o'clock here for the 2-hour show. And for the most part, from what I'm seeing, it's relatively light. This is a hugely vacationed travel week across our area. A lot of folks just getting that last minute vacation in before school and work really starts to kick into high gear before Labor Day. So we are 2 weeks from Labor Day from today. So again, Labor Day, we will not have a show, I should say. But looks like the rest of this week we should be good. We are on hiatus from the morning show for the next 2 weeks. Good morning, Alexandra. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us here on a Monday morning. So yes, we are on a hiatus from the morning show on New Jersey. Go to their new website, onnewjersey.com, and take a look at the brand new website. I apologize for looking off camera because I can't see anything because this microphone is in the way. And if I do that, then you won't be able to hear me. So we'll do this. This half hour is sponsored by the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, and it's just a horrible place the way they have this set up. This should be in a different location or something, because you just can't see it in order to get this stuff in. There we go. So anyway, let's just go to the maps here and get off of me so you don't see me moving eyes all over the place. Anyway, so as I said, we're on hiatus from the morning show till September the 8th. So and that's when we will be back live and in person. So, all right, friends, let's get to it here this morning. Let's do this. Couple of things cooking here in New Jersey. Parkway here. Let's see, southbound, south of 67 in Stafford, 2 left lanes are blocked. We have a broken down bus on the turnpike southbound here before 12. Water main break on Route 40. Where's that? Tilton Road in Egg Harbor. All lanes are closed, so follow the detour there. And a vehicle off the roadway on the Parkway south of 67, all lanes open. So I'm trying to figure out vehicle off the roadway south of 67, all lanes open. So they forgot to take this down. They just didn't update it. So it's just on your approach into Long Beach Island here this morning. So keep that in mind as we just pardon me as I try to bring in another couple of overlays here for the show. There we go. Thought they populated. Anyway, so let's go to the maps. Let's take a look at that Stafford Township situation. And again, it doesn't look like it's even causing any kind of a delay. So, they're saying that there's 2 lanes blocked. Right in this area here, but at this point I haven't seen any kind of a delay, any kind of a backup whatsoever. There is just nothing. So even with that, you can see how smooth sailing it is. Atlantic City, Ocean City, Parkway, AC Expressway, we are fine. We go to 5542. Our typical delays up in here, up to the westbound side of 76. Just kind of normal stuff getting through that long-term repair. But the Turnpike 206, Route 70 through Southampton is good. Mount Holly 295, 195 33 Parkway 1871, 35, 36 Route 9. Again, Central Jersey is smooth sailing. The Turnpike Parkway across the Driscoll. Now, again, in certain places in Ocean County where we had some earlier showers, looks like they moved offshore. Roadways could certainly still be a little bit wet out here this morning. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. Again, we haven't seen any kind of rain at all in weeks. 8206, Parsippany, Troy Hills, Morristown, 287, Wayne, Oakland, 202, 23, Hamburg, Franklin, 206, 15, and also over to 17 is clear. Parkway is moving fine through Essex County, Route 3. The Turnpike, again, traffic is really, really light here this morning. Just not a whole lot of action here on a Monday morning, which is great. Let's go to the bridges and tunnels here because we're going to go to the weather center here in about a minute's time. Take a look at some of this. So some of the rain, about 15, we'll say on average 10 to 15 across the board there. So we're moving fairly nicely. Let's go to the city now. Check out the incident page very quickly. And just a broken down vehicle on the northbound side of the BQE at Apollo Street. See where that is here. Got me where Apollo Street is. I think it's up in this area, maybe. You don't really get into Queens until you cross the Kosciuszko Bridge. So, in the Gowanus BQE, typical mess there, but you can see it's not really, it's just a little bit of a delay getting into Industry City, but Staten Island is going to be clear. West on the belt is a little bit heavy here coming in towards Ocean Parkway. But other than that, wow, look at this. I mean, both ways, the BQE, the Kosciuszko Bridge. Ed Koch, maybe 10. Midtown Tunnel is fine. West on the LIE, a little heavy here at Queens Boulevard. But look at the Grand Central LIE. Look at the Cross Island. Both ways, the Van Wyck at Hillside is a little bit busy. Throgsneck, I like the Whitestone better than the Throgsneck. West on the Cross Bronx, a little heavy at the Bronx River. Little slowdown here on the Deegan, both ways through the construction. East side is heavy here at the RFK Triborough. Friends, other than that, I mean, come on. Doesn't get much better than this, Fact is, even all the way out to Long Island, except for this accident investigation, that's where I wanted to go here to Long Island before we go to the weather center. Jonathan, the LIE is shut between 64 and 63. And that is because of an accident investigation. It's been out there since about 2-3 o'clock this morning. So we're working on 4 or 5 hours now. But cameras are in that location. Better idea of what we're dealing with now. You can see roadways are a little soggy. So this is at 63. You can see that there's, assuming this is the vehicle, but there's another, I don't know if there's a vehicle or a part of a truck or vehicle or something. That's pretty bad. That's yeah. It's not good. This is the closure here. That is the closure at 64. Back to Horse Block Road. Wow, look at that. Ah. Ouch. Oh boy. Wow. So that's yeah. I believe that there's a service road here too. So yeah, there is. So that's what you're being forced over is the service road. And then you get right back on the LIE past the issue that was from early this morning. So that's essentially what's being done, is that you're being exited off here for the service road. So keep an eye on that. We certainly cross fingers here and pray that everyone's all right in that crash. But I've seen those way too many times in my career, and it just doesn't, unfortunately, end up very, very well for the occupants of the vehicle. But we'll see. All right. So what we do see is, wow, there's actually something falling from the sky in certain areas here this morning. Incredible throughout the entire tri-state area. So let's go back over to my screen here, and we'll take a look at the enhanced radar from NOAA. We'll put this in motion. We'll see where this is going. I will put it in motion. There we go. It's kind of going in a northeasterly direction, essentially. So, starting to see a little more steadier rain here in South Jersey along the shoreline through Cape May, Atlantic, Ocean County, Tom's River, Point Pleasant. Looks like it's just coming out of some of those showers here this morning. And yeah, now it looks like this is going to oversweep all of Long Island now, especially out to the east end. Starting to get some more heavier, moderate showers there. We go out to western Jersey, also starting to see these showers populate coming up through Branchburg, Bridgewater, Somerville, Hillsborough, eventually in towards Piscataway. We've got some more showers up towards Rockaway, Denville, Parsippany, out to Clinton on 78. Looks like they're moving this way. So where it really needs to come in is in this area here. This is probably the driest in the state, is right in this section here. That holds up and starts to put some more, can't even talk straight. Put some more rain, I should say. So there's a lot of scattered showers all across the entire Northeast here. So yeah, so let's go back to Mr. Rocco's forecast here for today. We'll take a look at some of the temps here now. Temps are into the lower 70s here in New Jersey. There's obviously no sun out there this morning. Same thing, lower 70s into the 5 boroughs. We'll continue on over towards the lower 70s here out to Long Island, 71, 72. So the delta there for the temperature gradient is really not very much at all, by a couple of degrees at best. Even Middletown holding in about 68 degrees or so, on over towards about 70 for Monroe, and 70 into Yonkers. Lower southwestern Connecticut, I should say, looking at, again, between 65 and 70 degrees. So temperature's really not going a whole lot here, because there is no sun out there this morning. So temps are going to be on and off showers for today. This is John's forecast for today. We are looking at temps here, just hovering right around an average of about 80 degrees. Really depends on where you are. If you are in Islip, 79, Cape May, 70. So we're saying 80 degrees, again, on average, and that's because of a lot of clouds. We also have another shot of some rain for later on this afternoon. So again, just be weather aware, eye to the sky, as they have all those fun words that they use in the weather community. So on and off showers for today. Unfortunately, I think I was going to try to go to car show, but I have a feeling they're going to cancel that anyway, because of the threat for the showers for tonight. But then after that, everything is pretty good across the board. Showers, we need the rain, like a week of this type of rain, but to no deal. So anyway, so stick around at 7:45. We'll show you the 7-day weather forecast coming up here shortly. Let's go to our sponsor here, Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com is the best place to get the most outstanding ice cream anywhere to be found, all across the region. Located in historic Cranford, New Jersey, 22 North Avenue West, 908-272-3000 is the phone number. CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com is the website. Head over to see Ralph and get some of this amazing ice cream, as Anna and Justin have here in the past couple of weeks, looking at the blood orange sorbet, the cotton candy, peach mango. I mean, Ralph has something for everybody. Party cake, cookie dough, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. On the ice cream side of things, just an amazing assortment of frozen delectable treats for you to peruse and enjoy. Smordio, chocolate cookies and cream, triple star strawberry, I should say. And he also has the pineapple whip, raspberry whip. The pineapple whip is really good. So is the lemon sorbet, another one of my favorites as well. And he's got the new flavors, which I don't know how much longer they're going to be in effect for, the root beer float and the cornbread and strawberry jam, which my parents said is the best ice cream he's ever made. There you go. Best ice cream ever made. Incredible. So good stuff there. We'll show you these wonderful all occasion cakes here, the small round cake, the medium cakes. So, we go from a couple of people, 4 to 8 people at best, to all the way up to 40 people on a sheet cake, which I believe he's got one on order for this weekend. So we'll hopefully get some photographs of that and, take a look at what this ginormous ice cream cake looks like. So once again, this is the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. Thank Ralph for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show, CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com, and definitely go ahead and get some of the best ice cream around. All right, let's go back to the action here this morning. We got to Long Island again. The westbound LIE is going to be, I think, probably shut probably for the rest of the morning rush hour. Looking at those cameras there, look like there was a lot of a cleanup and what have you. So looks like the vehicles were still in place from 5 hours ago, give or take 4 or 5 hours ago. Hampton Bay, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton, kind of normal stuff. But out to the East End, out to Montauk, nothing happening. We starting to see some more showers making their way out to the East End here this morning. So that's going to hamper things. This is probably the lightest travel morning commute of the entire year. And it notoriously historically is that, all my years on TV and stuff, this was always the lowest traveled morning commute week out of the entire year between, in the early 20s, between the 20th, 21st of August, all the way out to, just about August 31st or so. Just as the Virgo moon is coming back, the Virgo or whatever, astrology. I don't know. I found this guy on YouTube and just go down the rabbit hole of just watching these things. It was actually fairly interesting, anyway, so our delays here in southwestern Connecticut, I mean, look at that. I mean, a couple of minutes here going south of 15 down through 11, right? That's it. Look at lower Westchester. I mean, wow. 287, New England Thruway, Bronx River Parkway, Sawmill. I mean, come on. This is fantastic. Thruway 202, 17A, Monroe, 17, Goshen, 84, Thruway, Montgomery, Bloomingburg, Rock Hill, Monticello. Anyone been to the Resorts World in Monticello? I was thinking about maybe heading up that way soon. Just curious to see what some of our fine friends of the property. I think it's the same Resorts World that's in Queens. I think it's the same thing. Holiday Mountain Ski and Fun. I've been to Monticello once, and that was to the racetrack, which is just outside of Monticello, and that was great. No question about that. That was a lot of fun. It is some racetrack. Let me see if I can do the street view here, if you're able to see it. It's actually a private racetrack, but there is a ride and drive event from Jaguar that was Can't see it because it's kind of up the hill there. Um, it's a ride and drive event from Jaguar again at a private area, and you know, kind of a fun place as well. Um, Curious here to see what this Resorts World looks like. Resorts World. Wow, look at the size of this place. Holy smokes. Wow, this place just kind of showed up out of nowhere. Look at the size. Look at the size of the building. Wow. Interesting. Looks nice. Um, yeah. So there we go. Go over to here. There's a lake or something in Monticello. Guess I'm mistaken. Huh. Gas station. That is a gas station. Huh. All right. So anyway, I've digressed enough already here at 7:30. Let's do this, friends. We will do this. We're going to again 7:30. This is brought to you by this half hour Travels with Darley. Watch her on PBS Crate, Amazon Prime, Wondrum, and on Ovation TV's Journey. Now we're also bringing a new sponsor into the fold as well. I haven't made the lower third and the bottom yet. We'll do that today. This is going to be the Shaved Cave in Clark, New Jersey, off of Raritan Road. It's 1471 Raritan Road. Head over there for the best men's haircut you can find, and talk to my guy here, Omar. Follow him on at Chop God on Instagram. You can see the shop's phone number 908 325 6283 and 1471 Raritan Road, Clark, New Jersey. That's Omar from the Shaved Cave, and they're coming on board here now as a third sponsor. So we'll do Ralph, and then we'll do the Shaved Cave, and then Ralph, and then Darley for 8:30. So yeah, so this should be a lot of fun. So again, that's our newest sponsor, the Shaved Cave, 1471 Raritan Road in Clark, New Jersey, right conveniently in between exits 135 and 136 on the Garden State Parkway. All right, so let's go back and we'll come out of Monticello, New York. Let's see what else we've got going on. Again, Beacon Bridge, Brewster, fine. Let's go to the Connecticut incident page because I'm seeing something there on 84. Again, it's 7:32. It's in the Tri-State Traffic Show, or at least I think it's just me and Alexandra here at this point. Facebook and YouTube are where we're at. Leave a comment, please. And again, there's so many of our friends that are away today. So tractor trailer on eastbound 84, 64, 66. Two lanes are shut. 15 and 11. That's about it. That is about it. Checking back in with New Jersey again. See what else we've got going on. There was a couple things. Broken down bus. It's not causing any problems. Route 40. Let's show you where that is. Just west of the Parkway. The AC Expressway. What is this? Exit 40. It's probably Black Horse Pike. Just west of the Parkway interchange. So look for that with a water main break, and it's been there for about an hour or so. So it's probably not. I'm sure that's not causing any kind of a major headache whatsoever. See, Parkway a little busy in Brick, 5542 in Deptford. What else is new? But here it is, 40 right in here. But that's not causing any kind of a problem. Go to 78 now, heading east. This is between exits 11 through 12. Let's go to cameras. I think this is rain, quite frankly. Not believe that it's anything slowing down. See what we got. Hattenberg. Yeah, rain is coming down fairly good. Here along 78, so that eastbound side is a little bit sluggish. This is Tunnel Road. Yeah, you can see the rain really coming down here. A lot of water spray out there, so be careful. Again, we haven't had any kind of rain, any decent shot of rain. It's been weeks, really. So that oil is going to rise to the top. We need a lot heavier rain to really wash away a lot of the junk and sanitize the road. So again, be careful. Roadways are going to be a bit slippery, and that's the camera at 78. At 31 is out. This one's out too. This one's out too. What else is new? 78 here at Diamond Hill and Berkeley Heights. That one's out too. Oh my. This is in Union Vauxhall. That's fine, and we're dry. So let's go up to 80 because I think that also has got some showers itself. No, it's dry here at Warren. Out east 12, 25, maybe some light rain. 206, Route 15. Yeah, a little soggy here in the Wharton area. Dover, Wharton, up to Jefferson. See on the approach into Parsippany, how we doing here? Gray. That's east on the left, pushing some more volume there at 287. But we're still dry, but it is kind of a cloudy, gray day. So this is just some volume, folks, just slowing down here because the weather, which is good. That's what we want to see. But other than that, I mean, ouch, mungy. Looks like we may have something going on to the east side. Looks like some volume there going north of the Ed Koch. The RFK, that's typically heavy there. The southern, I think something's going on here. Yeah. It's out by the Meadowbrook. So let's go here to the cameras. Check that out in real time. It probably behooves us to go to the Long Island incident page to see what they have. With the LIE there, it is Southern State vehicular fires these days. I wonder what's going on. The deal is. Let's see what it is here. Okay. So looks like the fire is out. Fire department is gone. So westbound side. That's the westbound side. Fire is out, so they just need to do more of a cleanup. But it looks like all your travel lanes are open now, heading west. But the damage, as they say, that's going east. Let's see, the damage is done back to Jerusalem Avenue. Yeah, that's gonna run you about another 10 minutes or so, probably. I'd have to say back to 106. Then you've got some eastbound rubbernecking delays back through 21. Actually, it starts well back through Peninsula Boulevard, east of 19. So 19 through 22 or so, 21. A lot of traffic there. So watch for that. It could run you about 10 minutes at either side. Let's go to, so now we're just kind of in a mode here. We're just picking up abnormal delays on the delay. Go to the Jackie Robinson. These cameras have got anything to talk to us about here this morning. See anything there? City DOTs, because there's why they don't have them populated on that site for the Jackie Robinson Parkway. This is the one I want. And yeah, that's the outbound side. The westbound side of the Jackie just jammed. It's just amazing how that's actually like just two lanes of traffic. It's just so tight. Wow. By Metropolitan Avenue. And so I don't know what the situation is here. So maybe something, a stall or something out by, well, let's see. Let's say Metropolitan Avenue. I don't see anything though. Metropolitan, but that's not to say that there isn't anything. There's got to be something going on right in here. Has to be something going on. There's just no reason for this traffic to be that heavy. So yes, we'll keep an eye on that. Progresso. Hungry. So that BQE for here, we had that broken down vehicle earlier. Manhattan Avenue, that's from like 2 weeks ago. Certainly not from today. We know that for a fact. Okay, and we'll go here. It's the same camera, but they have it twice. Don't ask me why. So nice, they have it twice. That's the northbound side. Fairly heavy passing from the Williamsburg Bridge. Again, it was further, just a little bit further up the line with that broken down vehicle. And you can see what that is doing to traffic here. Vision Avenue is going to be a slow ride. On this side of the Kosciuszko Bridge, seems to be fine. South is heavy, but what else is new, right? What else is new? Still, we still can't come across that bridge without, kind of major problems. Unbelievable. Let's see. 7:42 is your time. Justin, good morning. Morning, Don. Got some rain finally. Roads got to be really slick. They are, my friend. Yes. And how are you feeling? I know you're a little under the weather there. Hopefully you're doing well. Anna, buenos dias. Have a great week, everyone. Yes, thank you. So it looks like you may have gotten some more of the rain there in, dare I call it, South Jersey from a North Central guy, but growing up, anything over the Driscoll Bridge was South Jersey. So you probably got a little more of the showers down in your neck of the woods there. I hope Al Roker doesn't sue me for using neck of the woods, but we'll show you the radar again, just to kind of friends at the National Weather Service. So Justin says almost back to 100%. Second round wasn't as bad. Luckily, thankfully, good stuff. Okay, When he says second round, he means COVID. So unfortunately, Justin picked up COVID again, but it's not as bad as the first time. So excellent stuff. Um, let's see. Let's kind of drill down here a little bit more. And yeah, fortunately, it looks like it's raining more out over the water than it is across New Jersey at this point. But, there's some light rain falling here through northern Cape May County, Atlantic County, and then over to looks like now we're starting to see some more showers here in the Mercer County area, Lambertville, Hunterdon County, Clinton, Highbridge. I showed you the camera on 78 where they were slowing down because of some of the rain. Out to Hackettstown now, 80. So it's moving this northeaster. I think it's kind of like paralleling 287 heading north. But this is where we really need it, is in this section here in Union, Essex County, all up in this stretch here is where we really need some of the steadier rain to populate, unfortunately. So it's going north and east here on up towards, eventually up into Rockland and Orange County. But and actually, while Justin's on, I don't know if he's ever been to Resorts World Monticello, the Catskills. I was just kind of curious to see if anybody had any information, if anybody's been there, how they liked the hotel and casino and stuff. Yeah, this is really the stretch we need the rain, but it just seems like there's like a force field or a dome, under the dome. Remember that show? It was on CBS a couple years ago. That was a good show. I think it was a Stephen King novel as well, a book. Under the dome. That's what it feels like. We're under the dome. We get no rain at all. It was just widening up, and a lot of scattered showers up towards Binghamton, Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo, Toronto. So it's kind of just sweeping out this way. But to the west, Bowling Green, Kentucky, home of the Corvette. Look at Dallas. Look at this. This is what we need. This is maybe not to that extent, but we definitely need some of these steadier, heavier showers. But you just widen up the scope of the United States, and I mean, there is very, very little precip here this morning. I mean, come on. I mean, the lower 48, there is like just nothing except coming through Dallas and in towards southern Arkansas, northern Louisiana, and what little bit of showers that we get there. It's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's see here. Anna says, my plants are happy with the rain. I consider myself Central Jersey and consider you North Jersey. Anything north of the Driscoll. Yep, that's exactly what it is. That's right. Yep, that's what it is. It's good old Driscoll Bridge. Boy, I know John's not with us here this morning, and that's something I got to ask him. But how many days of steady rain would we need to even make a dent in our drought situation? Are we talking weeks? Months? I don't know. Justin says, I'm Central New Jersey through and through. Yes, sir. There you go. There is a Central Jersey, right? Yeah, I wonder how much rain, like sustained rain we would need to go ahead and put a dent in some of this, some of the rain gauges here. We'll see. But the lawns are pretty much toast. I think they're pretty much gone. I was watching an interesting, as we talk about the weather, interesting little thing on YouTube or whatever about Las Vegas, about they made it supposedly mandatory according to this YouTube video. It sounds plausible. I didn't do any more research other than watching this. That they've banned like all putting in like grass that's non-functional in a residence of any type, because they don't want it to water. Let's see. Justin, 3 or 4 just showery days, 1 to 2 inches each day. Don't want downpours that will lead to instant flooding. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Yes, sir. That's the last thing we need. So just need a couple of days of some moderate rain, And we can maybe make a dent in some of this. I mean, it's again, and now it's to the point you can drive down the street and you can see who has automatic sprinkler systems that, whether or not they're supposed to be using those, I don't know. But, you see green lawn, brown, green, then like white because it's completely just burned to the ground. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, as the radar has indicated here this morning, we're seeing some showers, as John has said this morning. Temps are in towards the lower 70s now here at 7:49. So again, the temperature gradient is really not that big because of the cloud cover. We're looking at 72 in Flatbush, about 71 here in Flushing. Same thing here out to the island, again into the lower 70s. I think that's we're going to ride that right through our show here this morning, up to the Hudson Valley, 71 in Monroe, 70 in Patterson, 71 in Poughkeepsie, 72 in Yonkers. So again, we are looking at, upper 60s, around 70 with a little bit of the mugginess out there because of the humidity is jacked up, and rain in certain areas is inbound or is actually falling now, as we did see. But for the most part, the 5 boroughs is dry. Starting to see out towards Suffolk County a little more of the showery activity. It's a mouthful. So all right, so let's take a look at John's forecast for today. On and off showers and some storms. We still have some storms that may kick into high gear later this afternoon. Temps are averaging about 80. We'll put it right there. I mean, there's not much moving in the temps because of the cloud cover and really lack of sun this morning. Pardon me as I get some caffeine. After that, the rest of the week looks fairly tranquil, as you will see in our 7-day weather forecast, and not a drop out there other than today being the coolest of the 7 days. 86 for tomorrow, 89 on Wednesday, 89 on Thursday, 88 on Friday, 85 on Saturday, and 83 on Sunday. So it's back to the 80s week, right? Back to the 80s week for the 8th month of the year. 1986, 1989, 1989, 1988, 1985, 1983. Tell us your top hits. Little Rick Astley, little Lisa and Colt Jam. Get into the early 80s, the yacht rock radio is still hanging around. You got Hall & Oates and Phil Collins, and just amazing set of musicians during that time period. But anyway, put on your favorite 80s outfit or whatever and 80s music and put the top down and head on out, right? Head out for a drive for the rest of the week. It seems like it's going to be really good. So continue to enjoy it, because look, in a couple of months, what is this? By Thanksgiving, I'm sure people are going to be crying, oh, it's too cold. It's 43 degrees. Okay. You can't win. You can't please anybody these days. It's just, honestly, everyone's got a beef. Everyone's got something. Just enjoy the damn thing. It's the summer. It's 89 degrees. What's the difference whether it's 86 or it's 90? Come on. If you're at the beach or you're sitting out by the pool, you're going to complain to somebody, oh my God, it's 90 degrees. Oh, it's 87. Stop. Enough. Yes, Sirius XM14, Yacht Rock Radio. Love it. Yes. And then after the summer, after Labor Day, it goes back to its home on channel 311 is the Yacht Rock 24/7. You can also, I think, get it on the streaming app as well. But yes, Yacht Rock Radio is awesome. Love the Yacht Rock Radio. A little Christopher Cross. We've got actually, I think Christopher Cross, I think Saturday is going to be at the Wellmont in Montclair. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Gino Vanelli. Good old what's Gino Vanelli up to these days? Gino Vanelli. I just want to stop. Yeah, I wish I could play some of those songs, but they'll shut the channel down. Oh boy. Anyway, so just having some fun here this morning. Also, someone who has fun in her job is travels with Darley. Let's do this. Travels with Darley on Amazon Prime, Wondrum, Ovation TV's Journey, and PBS Create. We thank Darley for the sponsor here of the 7:30 half hour. Again, starting tomorrow, we're going to shift her sponsorship to the 8:30 half hour. And we are bringing on the Shaved Cave at 7:30. So it's going to go Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, Shaved Cave, Vanilla Bean Creamery. So Ralph was our first legacy sponsor, and then Darley at 8:30. So again, Darley's program, really shows you some of the best local places to eat, go out, and have a good time. A lot of adventure. She goes on horseback riding and also, rock climbing and hiking and biking and canoeing and log rolling and all kinds of fun stuff. But she really gets that local flavor of any of the destinations that she goes to. She's out filming her 10th season now as we speak. I believe she's back at home base in NYC. I saw a couple pictures there on the old Twitter. Let me see if I can bring that up as well. So it looks like she is back at home base, just waiting. We're just kind of waiting to see where her journey takes her next in her 10th anniversary season coming out of Quebec. Again, setting up for this 10th season for wonderful program. Let me just see if I can bring this back in here this morning. There she is. That is in Montreal. Ice cream cone. Ralph's, but maybe get Darley over to Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. I've mentioned Darley many times by going over to Cranford. Do one of her travels from New Jersey. Be a lot of fun. But anyway, you can see that delicious ice cream cone in Montreal, La Petite Dep. Okay, so then you have to go to her Instagram page to find out more. But actually, I'm assuming it's some sort of raspberry ice cream matches her lipstick. Wow. So like swirled cone. Very nice. So again, that's Travels with Darley on Amazon Prime, PBS Create, Wonder Innovation TV's Journey, also on New Jersey PBS as well. We're seeing that program populate at 3:30 in the afternoon, and they are starting with season 1 last week and going right through the episode. So a lot of fun. So we thank Darley for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic. So, all right. So 7:56 is our time. I'll do a recap here in New Jersey, just Route 40 going west the Parkway out to Tilton Road. That has a water main break. So everything is shut and detoured. So follow those detours there. So drive with some caution because of those wet conditions. Let's go to the city. Check up on what we've got cooking here. We'll just do an incident page list. Again, the BQE there just before you get to the Kosciuszko Bridge. One left lane is still shut. I think that may be gone by now. We go to Long Island. We've got this closure of the LIE West 64, 63, everything being forced to the service road, and that is because of an accident investigation. Southern State Parkway vehicle fire gone. West on Sunrise Highway. All lanes are closed between Long Beach Avenue and Hempstead and Pennsylvania Avenue, South Bayview Avenue and Hempstead. So that is new. Okay, we'll get back to that in a moment. Again, we're just doing the highlights here. Let's go to the Hudson Valley now. Broken down vehicle on 84 east of exit 69 in Brewster. The shoulder's out. Hutch, another broken down vehicle. The Sprain, broken down vehicle. Sprain here by 287. Friends, hold on. Okay. Whew. That's a big sneeze. Let's go to the Connecticut incident page. Um, Delays 15 to 11 in Vernon. We've got 3 lanes are shut now east on 84 between 64 and 66. Visual on that. Car alarm is off. Vernon. John Vernon from Animal House. Tarski 0.0. So there it is at 64. That's east on the left. Oh, there's the wreck there. Wow. Following a tractor trailer. Oh, that's a serious situation. Hopefully everybody will is coming out of this okay. But yeah. All right. So we'll keep an eye on that. Be up in this area here. Here. Vernon. Outside of Hartford, so it's a little bit outside our area, but again, drought monitor. This is just Rhode Island just getting decimated. I mean, it's like arid tundra, if that even makes any sense. For sure, if the word tundra could be used with a desert location, I don't know. Anyway, we're here at 8 o'clock this morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Tri-State Traffic Show. This half hour is sponsored by my friend over at the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com is the website. Almost said phone number. Is the website for our buddy Ralph over there at the Vanilla Bean Creamery. Thank you so much for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show. There we go. Thanks a lot for dialing us up here this morning. Dial. We are live here in YouTube and Facebook here at 8 o'clock on the East Coast of the United States of America. Taking you through the morning traffic here around the Tri-State area. Long Island, Connecticut, and Hudson Valley. I'm Jon, your traffic jockey. We've got our meteorologist in training, Jon Rocco. His forecast coming up in about 15 minutes, 8:15. We'll see how long this will last today. We certainly need it going across the entire area. Again, we are bone dry, so we've already seen some showers come through, and we've also seen, some slick conditions here this morning, especially out towards Monmouth County, parts of Ocean County, Hunterdon County, now making its way up through Morris, Somerset, and also into Warren County. So especially New Jersey, 287, Route 80, as well as Route 78 are getting a little bit soggy. Fact is, as we will show you this again, we haven't really had much in the way of weather as an impact for the morning rush hour. Let me bring in the maps here. The bass music playing, right? We should get Justin to come up with a theme song for us. Pretty accomplished musician himself. Maybe him in the Justin in the traffic cones or something, come up with a little theme music for us, original piece. So here you can see the rain here. Let's start in South Jersey now. Making its way up through Atlantic and Southern Ocean County. We probably need more of this over here, but unfortunately, it feels like there's a force field straight up the 95, the Turnpike corridor. But we're starting to see some, a little bit more moderate rain falling onto 80, 206, 287, western portions of the state out towards Blairstown, Hope, into White Township, Phillipsburg. Saw a little bit of rain there. Looks like that is now starting to move out. Maybe some more showers slowly breaking up into the Mercer County area. we'll see. We'll keep an eye on this cluster here to see where that sets up. If it stays together as it comes into Philly and then maybe rides itself in towards Trenton, this is probably at least, another hour and a half or so out. I'll keep an eye on that this morning. But you can see the East End is now starting to see a lot of steadier rain here through the Hamptons into Suffolk County, and it kind of just goes to the east of the city. It's almost like there's a roof, a retractable roof over, the five boroughs, Essex County, Union County, parts of Staten Island, Bergen County. It just seems Yonkers. Just seems like there's one big dome right over this, and it's just going to the east and to the west. Goes right and left right here at the split, like NASCAR when you got to make your decision with a little thingy on the pavement, lining up for the restart. But hopefully for our friends up in this area through Rhode Island and eastern Massachusetts, eastern Connecticut, hopefully most of this, all of this stays together and comes in and really just douses this with some rain. Again, we don't want to see, flash flooding situations, but, we want to see some of that rain come in picture. So again, it really hasn't been, it's been quite a while since we've actually done weather right at the top. Um, Traffic and weather always go together because they always impact each other, but we don't have much weather to impact the traffic, except for maybe some of the stuff this morning. So this would have been nice had it shifted about 75 miles to the west. That would be nice. So yeah, let's see here. Let's see. Alexander Darley has information about Hawaii on our website. Yes, I'm not sure if it is the island where you'll be honeymoon. Fun website. Yeah, so definitely check that out. Very good advice there, Anna. Thank you. Music is overpowering your voice. Okay, very good. It's because I don't have control over it as much as I do with the my mixer. So yes, I have to bring that down. It's tough for me to judge with a little slider thingy there. And Justin's got his guitar out. He's all ready to go to maybe give us the theme song. Justin and the traffic counts. Justin and the thunderstorms. Thank you. I'll be sure to check it out. We're going to Waikiki and Kauai. Yes, I've been to both and very, very nice. Great choices. Perfect choices there. Very, very fun. You'll love both. Absolutely love both. No question about that. All right, so we'll come off of the radar here. We'll go back to our traffic maps and let's check out what's going on here in New Jersey again, because this is just some slow traffic because of the rain. East on 78, 202, 206, Boundbrook. Again, people are just slowing down. That's what you want to do. 55, 42 is a little bit heavy, but other than that, we're fairly clear across the board. The five boroughs is starting to set up with some heavier traffic here. I got to go to that FDR drive because there's been something that's been bothering me with that red flow there on the FDR drive. Let's see here. 11th. This is south. It's before it. I think it's right in here. No, 96 is going fine, going north. 90th? No. Yeah, there's definitely something going on here into the 80s. There's got to be a broken down vehicle or a crash somewhere, and it's right in this. All right, so we're getting initial reports, spotters on the roads. Looks like it's just underneath that kind of covered roadway there on the FDR. So yeah, but look at the damage it's doing. Back to the Midtown Tunnel, friends. Ooh, Third. Wow. It's just getting drilled. We're looking at like 30 blocks of traffic here. Back to 48th Street. Surprised we're back to Kips Bay. Kips Bay. And yeah, Justin in the hubcaps. That's a good one too. I like that one. That's a good one. Justin in the hubcaps. Nice. All right, so we definitely know we've got something going on here to the FDR going north this morning. BQE still pretty banged up both ways by the Kosciuszko Bridge. Same thing into the Brooklyn Bridge. This is just our normal bacchanal traffic that comes through. Can you believe the Yankees and the Mets actually decided to play and actually won a game? Shocking. And now they play each other tonight and tomorrow. So Justin says, rock on, man, rock on. So yeah, Subway Series tonight. I think that it's on Yes and SNY, and those games should be on Channel 11. There's only two. They don't really play very much in the Subway Series anymore for some reason. I don't know why, but looks like west in the Grand Central. We may have another crash there, so let's head this way. That seems to be fine. Um, oh, there we go. There we go. Getting up to the LIE, got a little bit of a bang up there. Ouch. Ouch. All right, so hopefully everyone's okay there, but that is right in here on the approach on the westbound Grand Central coming out of Q is tied up with that crash. Looks like now north on the Cross Island, we're maybe dealing with something out at Belmont. Let's check that out here in the AM. So we'll do this. It's off of Hempstead Avenue. North on the left. It's fairly busy, but that's really heavy here at 113 out by the racetrack. So I think something's going on here out by Hempstead Avenue, Hempstead Turnpike, whatever side, whatever you'd like to call it on either side of that. Yeah, I would go with something's going on. But the Bronx is fairly good. You know, Throng's like a little worse than the Whitestone. Both ways, the Cross Bronx here at the Bronx River Parkway is all tied up as well. So look for that. Let's go to, we want to go towards the city, the Long Island cameras. So 8:11 is our time. We're going to go to the Weather Center here in about 4 minutes or so. I want to do something, if I can pull up those Hawaii cameras here for Miss Alexandra. So now you can see now some of the rain is now coming in. As the last time we looked at this camera, it was not raining. So roadways are wet. Quite wet there. All right, so it looks like this is reopened now. Yes, this is reopened here at 64. So it looks like our accident investigation is now out of the way. It's on the shoulder. So they've reopened the expressway here. They're just putting the final cleanup on the LIE here on the left. So now that should ease out this traffic. Good about 15 minutes, I think, and then I think all this traffic should ease out for you. But again, be careful of this little bit of light rain that is now oversweeping this section of Long Island. And be careful there. Where do we want to go next here, friends? What's going on Sunrise Highway here? What's the deal here? Some slow traffic, it looks like. Let's go back to the cameras, but there's no cameras down that way. So, you know, we haven't done transit. Goofy me, haven't done transit. Let's see. Maine Bergen 905 arrival at Hoboken currently delayed with mechanical issue. We've got let's see. Marston Essex 823 at Summit 15 minutes late there, 20 minutes late into Bernardsville. The corridor. Oh, I hate this. They put these stupid banners up that take up most of the and you gotta, it's like, come on. 9 a.m. departure from Jersey Avenue, canceled. Mechanical issue there. 721 arrival at Jersey Avenue, that's canceled. 736 departure from Jersey Avenue is canceled as well. The River Line. WEC is canceled. What is WEC? Waterfront Entertainment Center, I think. Wow. I imagine that. Yeah. Riverline 612 departure from Trenton is canceled due to operator availability. 814 is time we'll run down transit, then we'll head to the weather center here. Let's do the path trains. Everything is good. The scheduled test lifts today from 10 to 11:30. Hackensack River Bridge. That's fine. We go to the MTA. I give you the MTA. Let's see. New train time app combines the ticket buying functionality of e-tix with real-time schedule and service information for Long Island Rail Metro North, now available iOS and Android. Wow, we got a lot of delays up on the board here. It may wait longer for a southbound 2 train, running as much service as we can. Abilities and a trash collection train worked in the Bronx. Okay. Let's go to World Trade bound E and Metropolitan Avenue bound M are delayed. Move a train has brakes activated near Court Square, 23rd. Let's go to the G line and F and Court Square bound G trains are delayed while we request NYPD assistance for a person being disrupted on a train at Carroll Street. So, okay, look for that. Let's go to the Wassaic branch, 622 from Wassaic to Grand Central is 35 minutes late because of congestion. Earlier disabled train. For that, some delays here. 728 from Montauk to Hunters Point Avenue at 1021 is operating 10 to 15 minutes late. Okay. Just your schedules there. And the Port Jervis line, 905 arrival to Hoboken currently delayed because a mechanical update will follow. All right. So there we go. Let's go to our weather center here this morning from our chief meteorologist in training, Mr. Jon Rocco from the esteemed University of Rutgers, Piscataway, New Jersey. We thank Johnny for the forecast here this morning. I know John is working on some really cool stuff for September, another couple of weeks, and I believe we'll have some really neat, really fun stuff here from the Weather Watchers Club as everyone reconvenes back to the Bat Cave, into the Weather Cave. And I think we're going to get some really fun stuff from John and his colleagues there at the Weather Watchers Club. So be on the lookout for that. It's inbound. So that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to give away anything. So anyway, again, friends, we've seen some rain here this morning. Our temps throughout the tri-state are pretty consistent here into the lower 70s or so because it got that humid, sticky feel out there because of the moisture in the air. Not all areas are seeing rain. 5 boroughs is fairly dry. We'll go Long Island from like east of 135, Seaford Oyster Bay Expressway, right on the Nassau-Suffolk line. East is seeing more rain there than west of that. Parts of, Bergen, Essex, Union, Hudson counties, parts of Middlesex County, still relatively dry. Out to Hunterdon County, we're seeing some rain as well. Somerset, Morris, Warren County, Mercer County, Ocean County, Atlantic County, you've seen some showers. So again, there's your temps up to that's throughout Long Island, up to the Hudson Valley. Again, into the lower 70s or so. Same thing with southwestern Connecticut. So the delta on our temperatures are fairly tight gradient there between, between 65 up to about 73 at best this morning. So here's John's forecast. On and off showers for today. The clouds and rain is going to hold down the temps to averaging just about 80 degrees across the board. So again, really not a big temperature gradient there. Again, once we pass today, later on this afternoon, there could be some showers as well. Rest of the week looks dry. That's unfortunate. Fortunate if you have a shore house this week, but unfortunate for our drought situation, which is getting worse by the minute. I mean, this rain today is not going to do just about anything. So it's doing maybe a little something as a brief little drink to some of the plants, but that is about it. So, but yeah, less than a half an hour, we'll take a look at that 7-day weather forecast, see if there's anything in the extended forecast that in the form of any kind of H2O coming from the sky. We shall see. What we also shall see is the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, which I'm sure was probably very busy all weekend long. Now the kids are going back to school and, on vacation. So, making their way for vacations in beautiful Cranford. 22 North Avenue West is the address. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. But the best ice cream in the land, as Justin and Anna have both experienced firsthand. And again, Anna, he was making that cornbread and strawberry jam ice cream. And my parents said that was the best ice cream they have had. Period. So there you go. Outstanding stuff. Chocolate cookies and cream, triple strawberry, s'moreo. Just a smattering of the flavors that Ralph has to offer. And, he also has the Dole pineapple whip, which I had last week. Oh, so good. Really, really good. Also, the sorbets, they're all dairy free, which is great. Also, what was I going to say? Some frozen yogurt. It also has some sugar-free options as well. So definitely head over there if that is of your choosing. Need to have the dairy-free option. Also has soft serve ice cream, vanilla chocolate, and do that swirly thingy in the cones, sugar cones, waffle cones. You put these wonderful toppings here on any of your sundaes, along with peanut butter and marshmallow. So Ralph has a little bit of something to offer absolutely everybody. Again, just some of the best ice cream around. There's the ice cream cakes, the all occasion cakes, small round 4 to 8, larger cakes serve 10 to 12 or so, and all the way up to that monster 40 person sheet cake, which is just going to be just fantastic. And so yes, head over to the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery for some of the best ice cream in the land. There's Justin and our buddy Ralph there a couple weeks back doing some wonderful ice cream. His wife Marissa and his mother-in-law. I apologize, Justin. It slipped my mind what her name is, but Justin enjoying the grasshopper ice cream. Yeah, it's good stuff. And Anna says, may need to make a trip to North Jersey for the cornbread ice cream. Absolutely. And if you're going to do it, I would say try to do it this week. Judy is her name. Okay. Sorry, Judy. I apologize for that. Just not enough caffeine for a Monday. So Justin, Judy, and Marissa enjoying that wonderful ice cream. But getting back to Anna's comment about the cornbread ice cream, I would say definitely this week, because he told me when I sat down with Ralph for a little bit, I think this may be the last week for it, because I believe next weekend, it's either next weekend or the week. It's definitely in the next 2 weeks that is gone goodbye, because he's going to start bringing out the pumpkin and the apple cider donuts for the fall. So I don't know. You may want to just call up there. That 908-272-3000 and a call first before you head up to make sure that he still has it. And maybe if he does, or if he's running out of it, maybe you can Um, maybe you can pack up a container. So if you can't come up right that day, maybe come up later in the week or so, up to the weekend, you can put it aside for you, because it is outstanding. Yeah. Yep. And I'm getting a little hungry because I didn't have breakfast here this morning. So let's go back here. Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, 908-272-3000 is the phone number. We will show you also, there is the cornbread with strawberry jam. Root beer float is back. So he's had it for almost about a month, give or take 3 weeks or so. This is his Facebook page. You want to follow, like, subscribe, or whatever you do here for Facebook. Like it, I guess, follow. So definitely do that. For the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, also very active on Instagram as well. So again, 908-272-3000 is the phone number. We thank Ralph for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show. All righty then. Let's go back to our map action. Let's start it back in New Jersey again. Work it around here at 824. Just Route 40 here. We still got that shut. Let's go to weather. Let's see here. Downtree on 73 east of Route 22 in, okay. 804, there's flooding on Route 30 in Winslow Township, both ways there at Wiltse's Mill Road. Put that on the map. This is what Justin was talking about, is that, you get a lot of rain really quick. It's almost like the ground is like one of those dried up sponges that you haven't used in a while. Wash the dishes. You kind of lightly got to soak it first because then it just runs right off. It can't absorb it. So this is out by west of 206 Expressway there. Look for some flooding in that locale. Let's go here. I think there is a camera if it's working. No. Wrong spot. Two. So this is out by exit 7 by the way station. So let's go back to the regular maps. So that's going to be right in here. So you're going to want to get on 78. I mean, unless you've got business to attend to here along 173 east of 78. But this is the rest area, if you want to call it that, the way station here. So this is coming into exit 7 in Bloomsbury. So down tree there, right along that section. So look for that here this morning. So that could be, yeah, they're not seeing that much of a delay, but I don't really know where a detour would be in place here at Vargo Lane, but that is a dead end street. So I'm not sure. They say everything is closed, but maybe they may squeeze something through there. But again, that looks like it. Let's see what the time stamp on that was 7:47. Looks like that, was half an hour ago. So we'll keep an eye on that. See what we are up against. Let's go back to the incident page. Let's go back to the city. So west on the Grand Central here, Washford 2 lanes are shut. We saw that. Walton must be way up there upstate. Broken down vehicle, Apollo Street. They're still saying that that's there. Highway west in Hempstead. That's where we wanted to go. I knew that there was another location that we needed to take a look at. It's going to be down in here. Fortunately, there's no cameras there. That's MSP. Where's that Sunrise Highway? I can't. That's Sunrise Highway. They move the camera to try to see if they can get a visual. See if they could get a visual on it. So this is going to be Sunrise Highway just west of the Meadowbrook and Freeport. That's where everything is shut. Past South Main Street. So that is still being cleared. South Shore. Fortunately, that is we have no visuals on that, but hopefully everyone is okay through that stretch. And it actually looks like our Southern State Parkway has thinned out quite nicely. And that indeed it has. But there's still, I still say that there's something going on here on Sunrise Highway just before 112. Actually, some of this could be alternative volume from the LA closure, which we know is reopened. I showed you that earlier. Is this the William Floyd? Yeah. So a lot of friends came down the William Floyd to go west on Sunrise Highway to continue back over this way to continue past the closure to not sit in that. That's what I think this is going to be residual traffic there heading west on Sunrise Highway. LIE still continues to be a little bit heavy, but again, it is open west on the LIE. That has now been cleared of our issues there. Look at Connecticut, a little bit of traffic here from 8 through 6, and then even into Darien, we're picking up those delays as well. That's wrapping up. Merritt Parkway is fine. I mean, look at the Hudson Valley, maybe a little sluggishness here on the Hutch getting up to North Street, but that's about it. It would help if I actually put the microphone on. So let's do that all again. I guess if I had the camera on me, you could read lips, but you can't. My hand hit the mute button. Sorry about that, Tegan and Anna. Good morning, Tegan. Good to see you as well. So let's do that one. Let's do that again. Where are we going? There it is. Shave Cave. We'll bring them on board now as a new sponsor here on a Monday. Go see my guy Omar here, 1471 Raritan Road in Clark, New Jersey. 908-325-6283. Follow him at Chop God on Instagram. Omar is a real artist, real craftsman, And we should get sound back. Good morning. Yes, so we got the sound back. Good morning to you, Tegan Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us as always. So yes, definitely go see my friend Omar there at Shop, the Shaved Cave in Clark, New Jersey. So let's do this now. We'll bring in that overlay there. And again, I'll make the banner here for the Shaved Cave after we're done with the broadcast. Can't really do it right now, but anyway, so 8:30 now is our time. Let's the city is probably the busiest of it all, and it's not even weather related because we really haven't had any kind of weather come through. This BQE, it's just sound like Bill from Curious Cars. If you're into cars like I am, you got to follow this Curious Cars on YouTube. This guy's a trip named Bill. He's a piece of work. Him and down in, where are they? Maybe he's outside of Tampa, Florida. He's in Florida somewhere, but he just bitches and moans about the weather. I don't know. He's just his delivery or whatever. I mean, sounds like the guy's smoking 3 packs a day or whatever, but it's just but he knows his cars, absolutely knows his vehicles, and it's actually a fun. You don't even realize he's doing a 40-minute video, and but again, because the guy knows his cars, that's the reason why you stick around, and the delivery end of it is fairly funny. This is off the Kosciuszko Bridge. What way is that? Is it going west, south? Oh, yeah, it's going south here. West at Morgan. That's from like a month ago. That is not working properly. Neither is that one. Split the difference again. Morgan not working. Back a little bit further here at Metropolitan. That's up to the Kosciuszko Bridge heavy. So I think that broken end vehicle is probably still there. Some capacity of some type. Let's see now. That's kind of putting the gum into the works here. We'll go into the trench now. Let's see what's going on there. Got some delays here at Sackett, but that's just kind of normal stuff. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Congress Street, Atlantic. Well, we got this something on the shoulder here. That may be partially the reason why got some tie-ups there. Outbound Gowanus here, that's really busy as well. Getting on over to Fort Hamilton Parkway right in here. So let's see what the deal is there. That's the lower. No. I want that one. I don't see anything though. Go up here. Seems to be moving fine. It's a little heavy there going outbound, but I think there was something else that happened right down in this stretch onto that ramp or whatever, like coming onto continuation of the Gowanus to the Belt split. I think something has happened there. Brooklyn, not Brooklyn, from General Hospital. Trying to transform Harrison Chase into the newest rock star. Um, I digress. Don't get me started with General Hospital. Um, let's see here now. Let's do the Hudson River crossings. We haven't checked in with them in a little bit of time. Say, do I hear some rain here in the traffic center? Under about 15 minutes. 1 minute. Let me go to the window. Let me go to the window to see what's the matter. Yes, it is raining here in the traffic center. First time. I just got a camera that actually overlooks the out the window. It's coming down fairly steady. Not gonna lie to you there. So, but we need, as Justin said, 3 or 4 days of this kind of rain, kind of steadier, showery activity. Yeah, going into your mid-morning hours, definitely just be mindful and bring along that umbrella. And again, let's see here now. Parkway starting to see a little more traffic here. Could be a little bit of the rain. You know what? While we're here, it's fairly light. We will do that for the enhanced radar. Let's check it out. See what we're dealing with here. Let's see what we are dealing with. Put that baby in motion. So, yeah, a little bit of rain here on that parkway. I would imagine that maybe, we're seeing some of the showers there. Maybe a little heavier rain cell coming through here in towards Manville, Raritan, Somerville. Stops at 8:20, 8:34. Let's see. Yeah, making its way up that way. So Somerset, now starting to see in Essex County, 280, Route 24, 78 now. It's starting to oversweep in its way on its approach up towards Patterson now this morning. So it's going to get a little showery there this morning. All is sunny up in East Rutherford. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, well, yeah, I could probably see it, but it's inbound, Alexandra. It's coming your way. It's on its way up to you now. Give it another maybe 20 minutes, half hour. You're gonna probably start to see some showers here. So let's widen this up just a little bit. And tune into Justin and his forecasts later on this morning. You all know where to find the location of where Justin is, so no need to say that. But keep you updated all day, and especially on our social media pages as well. Same thing with John; he will be updating people on social media as well. Again, this is something we haven't seen in a while, but there's definitely some more moderate showers up here in North Jersey. Towards the Port Jervis area, really in Pennsylvania, really starting to see some heavier rain there, which is welcome. And even out to the East End now, seeing a ton of rain. So hopefully most of this populates and makes its way back in towards Rhode Island and Eastern Connecticut, Eastern Massachusetts, because that is truly where it is needed, our rain. Not that we don't, I mean, they are desperate for some water. But again, just as the little shot of rain here, and it's just literally the turnpike is kind of the dividing line here between both sides of all of this precip on either side. making your way. If this batch holds up here and slowly pushes this way, we could be in a little later this morning for some rain. But it looks like most of the stuff down the shore is slowly clearing out now. The Hudson Valley up in this area, up towards that aforementioned Monticello area where I've been mentioning for the last half hour. Probably start to see some showers there. So there we go. Let's go back to the incident pages again. We'll just quick rundown before we get to the weather center. So a couple of things here. Oofa. Here we go. A little bit of rain and it all goes straight down the toilet. So crash on westbound. This is the big one here. Overturned tractor trailer on 22 East. Just before McCarter Highway in Newark, all lanes closed. Also ramp to 19 South is closed. Major problem because so many people use the freeway, as it's called, to get to the airport, and that's the ramp that's shut at the airport. Oofa. Not good. All right, so let's get into this. This is a bit of breaking news here. Unfortunately, there's no damn cameras that work in any of these spots. Oh, come on. Sure there will be no chops or up shots because choppers are grounded here this morning with the low ceiling and the weather. Oh boy. All right, let's do this. 76 now, west approaching east of exit 2. One right lane is shut. An incident on the bridge. So where did that show up now? Let's take a look at that very quickly. Quickly escalated. Very quickly escalated here, friends. Very quickly out to the Ben Franklin, the Walt Whitman, I should say. So something's going on to the Walt Whitman. As you see it here, it's awfully busy. So just be careful of one lane shut coming into 676. Yeah. Mindful of that. What else is broken down vehicle, lower level on the George. Lane is out there. Let's go to this westbound ramp at 42. I don't think that camera is going to be showing us anything. But it is showing us the rain is really coming down. It is pouring out here. So, okay, so we'll hang with this. They're going to spin this camera around to see what we can find out. It is just a deluge of water out here. Yeah, they're going to zoom in further out because that's 43. So is that it there? I think that's it there. That's not going to cause any kind of a problem for anybody, but it's the more the weather, more the rain than anything else that is the major issue here this morning at 8:46. Yeah, it is really pouring now. All right, so we got to go to the maps now very briefly. Briefly yours, Dr. Jones, is now mine. In here, right in here, it looks like it's on the. I had to take a guess. It was truck flipped over here on the ramp, the ramp to the southbound side of 19. Probably could negotiate that turn. Maybe the roadway's a little slick, a little wet, and then so this eastbound side of 22 is all jacked here this morning. Let me go to the cameras on 78. Again, this is some breaking news here to the traffic center. Unfortunately, maybe the camera on 78 would get it. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know if it's even working. 19. See a Clinton Ave. Nope. Can't say that it will because it's right in here, but I got nothing. So, needless to say, the short take out of all of this is that if you are watching us in Cranford, Kenilworth, Union, you've got to stay with 78 going out to the airport. Pay the toll on the Parkway if you're coming up north on the Parkway. You've got to stay with 78. Do not get on Route 22 because this thing is going to slowly grow back into here within the next like 15 minutes or so. Again, a lot of folks, especially in Southern Union County, Northern Middlesex, they kind of know the deal here. There's no reason to pay $2 to exit off of 142 for 78 East when 22 is going to take you to the same spot and it's going to save you the $2. So why pay that? And then you just get off on that exit there where there's overturned tractor trailers right here. And then you just and you bang into Newark Airport. So with that said, this time I'm saying pay the toll if you're traveling north on the Parkway through this stretch out through Clark, Cranford, coming up into this location here. Please do not get onto Route 22 if you're heading out to the airport this morning, or maybe take the turnpike and take that out to the airport because that's a major problem. Again, that is a major problem there east along Route 22. We'll revisit this in a second. We want to just take you to our weather center and take a look at the forecast for today. Again, we all know it is raining in certain spots, as we just aforementioned with our National Weather Service radar. So temps are here into the lower 70s. Really not a whole lot of gradient in our temperature across the board because of the cloud cover and some of the rain. And as Alexander says, all sunny up in East Rutherford. And now Anna says not a drop in Homedale either. Interesting. So again, we go through the 5 boroughs, Long Island, in temps are into the lower 70s. Same thing up to the Hudson Valley, temps probably hovering just about 70 degrees. Same thing in southwestern Connecticut. So again, that delta, the temperature gradient, not fairly large here this morning. So kind of, we haven't really had a morning like this in quite some time. But forecast for today, averaging about 80 degrees here from our chief meteorologist in training, Mr. Jon Rocco from Piscataway, New Jersey, and Rutgers University. Looking at temps hovering just around the 80 degree mark. A degree either side of 80 is where we're going to put it. Unfortunately, I think the car show is probably canceled for tonight over in Linden. One of my free Monday evenings. But unfortunately, I have a feeling that will be canceled because of the forecast. But we'll see. We'll have to just monitor it hour by hour and make sure you head to Jon's social media pages on Facebook and Twitter. Jon, JONROCCO at Twitter and Facebook. So the on and off shower storms again. There's another batch that's forecast for this afternoon, this evening. And then after that, we are pretty much bone dry, as you can see here in the exclusive 7-day weather forecast. Looking at temps here, we're staying in the 80s, right? 1986, 1989, 1988, 85, and 83. So 86 on Tuesday, 89 on Wednesday, 89 on Thursday. So it starts to heat up again. I would imagine we'll probably put up a couple 90 spots up there somewhere in the tri-state on Wednesday and Thursday, maybe even Friday. At 88, 85 on Saturday, and 83 on Sunday. So, but there is no precip. This, what you see, I think, is what you get for the foreseeable future. So we shall see upcoming. All right, so we thank Jon for the forecast here this morning. Johnny, we'll see you in the Weather Center tomorrow. And speaking of seeing, we also want to talk to you about our sponsor for this half hour of programming is Travels with Darley. Watch her show on PBS Create, Amazon Prime, Wonder of Innovation TV's Journey. Go to her website, darley-newman.com, as Anna has recommended for Alexandra to take a look at some of her Hawaii materials there. It's a very good website. So check that out, darley-newman.com. Again, Darley gets that local flavor where other sets her travel show apart from all the rest. really gets the flavor of whatever destination that she is in, to certainly give you the best local information, best place to eat, drink, have fun, adventure. It's just a lot of bike riding and hiking and kayaking and log rolling and all kinds of fun stuff. So again, check out Travels with Darley on Amazon Prime, PBS Create, Ovation TV's Journey, and Wondrum, and also New Jersey PBS at 3 p.m. 3:30. I'm sorry, 3:30. That is 3:30 on New Jersey PBS. Check her out and her program there for Travels with Darley. We thank her for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show. All right, friends, let's do this. We want to go back into our action here this morning. So we will go to this issue along Route 22 now. And as I mentioned, it's only going to get worse before it gets better with the eastbound side of 22. Let's give you the freshest update from our friends at Traffic Control. We will go here, overturn tractor trailer, eastbound just before McCarter Highway. In Newark, all lanes closed. Also, the ramp to 19 South is closed. So it looks like maybe just as probably the truck probably tried to negotiate the turn. There. Local lanes southbound south of Lawrence Harbor and Old Bridge. This the Parkway. All lanes are open. Middle debris in the left lane. Ooh, that could be nasty. So you got to watch for that. I want to go to the cameras very quickly here this morning because it's something else I want to populate as well. Let's go to 287 because I want to bring you up into the Kinnelon Butler area. Wayne, let's see if the rain is coming down there. No, we are dry still there. Intervale Road, starting to see a little lighter showers there. This is 287 at 80 where we saw some heavier rain there. It is just a deluge of water this morning. This is 287 at Route 10. Really coming down with this rain here this morning. 24. Soggy started there at 124. I think that camera is, it's working. Look at that. All throughout Basking Ridge, we're seeing a lot of heavier showers there in the AM. Let's go to Route 80 now. I want to see if it gets into Wayne and Fairfield. Totowa, maybe a little bit of light rain in Wayne. Kind of the dividing line there. This is in Totowa. This is out through Woodland Park. This is in Patterson. Starting to see some light showers there. 80 at Route 20. Just some gray clouds there. That was at Madison. Here's at the Parkway this morning. So we're still dry there. We will show you the cameras here along. Where am I going? 17. Here at Williams Avenue. Nope. Moonachie Road, showing this in Alexandra territory. This is up by the Meadowlands in 120. So again, we're dry. She said she was seeing some sun there. I imagine it's probably starting to cloud up just a bit. This is 17. This is Route 3 at 17. Camera 1. Camera 2 is looking on 17 South. 17 at Highland Cross out by Field there. Rutherford plays Rutherford, East Rutherford. One of them plays their high school football game. High school football season starts in less than 10 days now. 17 here at Highland Cross. All right, so let's do this. Let's go back to our incident page. Again, Route 22 is the issue in hand this morning. Pardon me. So now we got another problem on Route 22. Now, again, you see when this rain is now starting to kind of oversweep the area, now we're starting to see these accidents pop up. Again, you've got to be really careful out here this morning. So there's the crash here just before 202, 206. That's going west here, and you can see the rain is really coming down. It's a deluge of water. So be careful here this morning. This is, what we are seeing again, and it's just Haven't seen much of any of this rain in a while. So this is again just before 202-206 with this crash in the process being cleared. Slow things down, friends. Please be careful. Arrive alive. Definitely be extra careful here this morning. Again, um, let's see here. What was Alice? It's East Rutherford that plays right at Route 17. Yes. Okay, you're right. Yep. 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 Tegan Elizabeth. So far in Hoboken, it's dry. Where I am, just cloudy. Okay. Um, it's just kind of an interesting setup as far as where the rain is populating. Let's go to the weather again. Down tree in 173 out there in Hunterdon County, Bloomsbury. Bethlehem Township, just east of 78 and exit 7, the interchange 7 there. You want to watch for that. Um, so we go to the New York incident page here. Broken down vehicle still on the BQE that's been out there for like 2 hours. 2 hours. We will go here. Let's see. East on the LIE, the side of the coast over to Motor Parkway. The shoulder is out. Grand Central West, just before the LIE. Again, we were probably the first ones who had that. And again, this eastbound 22 is going to get worse before it gets better. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the advisory. Do not get on 22 if you're coming off the parkway going to the airport. You will be late. You will be late. So just keep that in mind. Again, now as we're starting to see, this BQE has just been a real pain in the, what, all morning long from essentially the Kosciuszko Bridge all the way down through Industry City. And I still don't understand why this is populating with red here. I just don't understand what the story is. I mean, we've looked at those cameras several times here on the city side of things and have really not been able to figure out what heck is going on here. Look at all those dark clouds. Oof. So again, this is the outbound side. I just don't know why that keeps populating as heavy as it is. So we'll go up a little bit further. This is the westbound side. Oh, wait, maybe we found our issue right there. Yeah, there's something broken down here in the outbound Gowanus. The right lane is shut. Is it a bus? Let's see. I mean, right here. It almost looks like a bus, just like this one here. Whether it's an MTA bus, private carrier, I don't know, but that's definitely a bus. We're gonna go broken down, disabled bus here in the outbound Gowanus. Where are we? Let's see, where are we? 39th? 26th Street, really? It's right in here, right there. Yeah, that's the major issue why we're back onto the across the top of the world here this morning. So again, friends, we're just kind of wrapping up here. We got about another 7 minutes left in the broadcast. Here we go, full 2 hours for you. Just kind of wrapping up some loose ends here. So that's a new problem there. Let's see if they have put that in the list for incidents. West on 278. No, it's not up there yet. Again, it must have just Must have just happened. Oops, sorry about that. Well, we'll take a quick look at the radar as well one last time. Seeing those heavier showers there, but Tegan Elizabeth is here in Hoboken. Nothing. Getting nothing. This is pushing out, through East Hanover, West Orange, Parsippany, Wayne, Patterson, starting to see, those showers as we showed you along Route 80, even up to Northwest Jersey, probably seeing more of the heavier stuff now up towards High Point, up in that location. We got some more round of showers here coming up into the Philly area or just outside of it, up through Bucks County. See if that holds together and continues further to the north and to the east. But looks like another hour, another half an hour. Most of this stuff, well, it looks like we're starting to see Long Beach Island getting soggy again. I would say in the next hour or so, this is probably going to be out of the way for us. And we'll see what happens for later on. Let's see, Alexandra. It's drizzling now by me. Okay. Yep. That's just a little bit of rain. All right, so let's do this. Come off the weather for right now. We'll just briefly go through the maps here because I got to run here shortly. So the city, just our normal stuff here on the FDR going north. I still say there's something going on there. Looks like see a little bit of rain, and all of a sudden it goes right down the drain, literally down the drain. Again, people forget how to drive in rain. It just happens. I mean, come on, it just haven't had any kind of rain in quite some time. It goes. So that's the westbound side out by LaGuardia. There's definitely something happening here out by the airport. No question in my mind about that. We'll populate that right in here, right before the exit for the BQE. It looks like south on the cross north Cross Island. Just looks like just before the Throgsneck Bridge may have some issues there, but the Bronx is actually westbound side, lower the George looks like it's setting up the midday road work. North on the Deegan is fairly busy getting into Yonkers this morning. Same thing north on the Bruckner up to the Hutch. Let's see what else. Both ways the Van Wyck is heavy. The Bell Parkway, surprisingly, even with just a little bit of light rain, is moving fine. So west on the Belt, passing the airport's a little bit heavy. Out to Long Island, we're still shut here west on Sunrise Highway. Let's just go to the incident page just to verify that is still there. This is not, so that is gone. We'll go here. Southern State, LIE, everything is quiet in Nassau County. Westbound LIE, still some volume here getting past the Vets Highway. Same thing on Sunrise Highway. I think that's going to ease out here. Again, that was the alternate to the, again, westbound LIE, friends, at 64 is open. It is open. Do not go by that. And your GPS or your Waze and everything else is probably still saying that it's shut. It's not closed until noon. That's not the case. That is incorrect. And I'm going to show you exactly proof positive. That's why you need me and not Waze. Because they are wrong. Completely incorrect information. Incorrect information. We are right in here. Horse block. The ocean. Where is 64? It's right in here. Horse block. I just did that one. Come on. Here it is. It's 64. Run the camera. There it is. That's westbound. That moves away. All lanes, all travel lanes are open. There's nothing shut till noon or any of that stupidity. You got, nope. Siree. This is out by 63 North Ocean. You can still see that there is what was left of this investigation and so forth on the left shoulder, on the right shoulder, but that's about it. But the road is open. 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 There we go. Let's go to the Connecticut list now. We'll populate that. Stanford, still some delays, 9 through 5. And this Vernon eastbound is now shut because of that crash. Wow. We had visuals on that earlier, so we want to go here to the filter. The city is Vernon 5. We want to go 84. Vernon here this morning. There it is. Last camera there. Oh, they landed the chopper. That's not good either. Ah, boy. So that's a big, serious situation. That's why that is shut down east on 84 now. Ah. See if these cameras from 511 here will give us some moving video. Oh, video not available. Oh no. Oh no. That's the well, it's more like, oh, they're moving the victim over to the chopper. Wow. Ooh, that's bad. Hope and pray that everyone is okay there, but it's not a good situation. Yeah, they just took the camera out. They just took the camera out of service there. All right, so that's a little bit out of our viewing area, but nonetheless, still some delays here through the Hamptons, Watermill, Wainscott, East Hampton. So be mindful of that. Southwestern Connecticut's fine. Hudson Valley is all good as well. What's this here? Conic south. 301 looks like there may be some sort of a situation there. And then 287 is the other spot that I wanted to go to. I think something happened here over by 13 and 28 in Boundbrook. So the camera's there. We're going to wrap up here momentarily. Here it is, southbound 13. There. They've got it zoomed in, I'm sure. Yep, there it is. Where? Oh, yeah, car spun out. Look at that. Got a couple other vehicles here on the right. So, wow, that's a big mess there. Again, you got to slow down. You hit those brakes, and man, you just go sliding right off the road because it's just very, very slippery out here this morning. Wow, did somebody just run across 287 into the truck? Or maybe they came over to help this individual see if they're all right. That's probably what it was. Wow. All right, so that's a big time mess there. Hopefully everyone is okay in that area. So yeah, west on 22 at 202, 206. We've got a couple of lanes shut with a crash, and then southbound 287 just south of 13 and Route 28. Watch for a crash there. Heavy in either direction into Route 22. Speaking of Route 22, we go over here. Did that clear? No, overturned tractor trailer at 836. So east onto 22 at the ramp to 19. So this may have. I don't want to say it may have. I'm going to go with what they say, that it's completely shut getting onto the ramp to 19. So if you're going to come up through the Parkway here through Union, Essex counties this morning, please stay with 78. Is going to be the much better alternative here this morning to get out to the airport. Pay the toll on the Parkway 142 and avoid Route 22 East here this morning to get past that. We'll take a quick check of South Jersey, and everything is good. We're clean across the board. Let's go to the transit situation. This is where we're going to wrap things up here with transit. a.m. Maine Bergen. Whoa. 9:52 arrival at Hoboken. 25 minutes late. 9:05 arrival at Hoboken canceled near Otisville. Marston, Essex, 8:23 arrival in Summit, 15 late there. That should be just be getting in. 9 o'clock from Jersey Ave is canceled. 7:36 departure from Jersey Ave is canceled. Coastline, 8:25 departure from Bay is currently delayed. Signal issues near Point Pleasant. Go to path now. We have the mandatory lifts on the Hackensack River Bridge. So will be taking place beginning at, beginning at 10 a.m., less than 45 minutes from now. So look for that. We'll go to the MTA. How the weather maybe is affecting some of our situation. Southland BD, train running delays. Responded person being disrupted. West 4th Street, Washington Square. F and G trains running with delays after NYPD responded to person being disrupted on a train at Carroll Street. The M train may wait longer because an out of service train in the storage facility. Okay. Let's go to the rails. We go to Metro North. Some delays on the Montauk branch at 728 100 Point Avenue, 1021, 10 to 15 late because we're late arriving equipment. All right, friends. So I think that is going to do it here for a, as the G-Man calls me, drizzly, dizzle. Yeah, a little bit of the rainy situation here across the board. So please, friends, just drive very carefully, slow things down and be mindful and extra careful here across the board. So we want to thank all of our friends for joining us here in the chat room this morning. Tegan, Elizabeth, Justin, and always Anna and Alexander. We thank you so much for joining us here on the Tri-State Traffic Show. Actually, we had a pretty decent crowd here for one of the latest travel weeks of the year. Into the 7:30, 8 o'clock hours. So that is kind of fun. Remember to like and subscribe the Tri-State Traffic Show on YouTube. Trying to go for 200 subscribers in 200 days or 200 episodes, really. We're at episode 77, WABC degrees. So hopefully we can get that accomplished. We're at 107 subscribers, I think. So please tell all your friends, anybody with a smartphone, just tell them, please ask them to subscribe to the Tri-State Traffic Show. It doesn't cost them anything. Helps Johnny and I out here in the traffic and weather centers. We thank Travels with Darley. We thank Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery and our newest sponsor, the Shave Cave in beautiful Clark, New Jersey, right there on Raritan Road. Go see my guy Omar there, my main man Omar at the Shaved Cave for the best haircut in the tri-state area. So again, we thank everybody for joining us. Have a fantastic day. Definitely slow it down here. Keep an eye on the sky and definitely head over to John's Facebook and Twitter pages at Jon, JONROCCO, Rocco, for the latest on the weather situation throughout the day. So just be weather aware out there for especially later on this afternoon. And again, if it really starts to come down, pull over if you have to. Again, turn around, don't drown. We do have a lot of these storm drains are probably blocked up with, dried up leaves and debris from landscapers and stuff like that just hasn't been cleaned out. Again, if you happen to have a storm drain in your area, please just go ahead and take care of that. Just kind of sweep it out of the way. Just get it out of the path of the water flow in your area. All right, friends. So with that said, I'm going to head out and we'll see everyone tomorrow.